What's up, y'all? This is your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 11. What is up, y'all? I did not get to see the episode last. Well, I did get to see it, but I got to see it later last night because I had to work. So I had to wait until I got home, and I wasn't gonna be able to do it at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because I was tired. And as we speak, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning now, and I got a million things to do. I got to go to the library first, then drop my little brother paper off, and come back home and get ready for work again. So you know what I'm saying? It's already starting. So let's just get into the video. The episode opens up with Kandi and Phaedra. Phaedra met up with Kandi to talk to her about the Athens trip, and she was talking about how her and Nene is finally getting along and everything like that. And Kandi was like, for a long time, Nene didn't like Phaedra, but all of a sudden they bosom buddies. Kandi, her and Phaedra ain't getting along like Phaedra thinks she is, because Nene still don't like Phaedra. All the shade that Nene been throwing at Phaedra since the season started and got all this mess started with Monique with the Y and Miss Chucky. Nene ain't getting along with her. She's really up here playing dirty, trying to bring a lot of bitches to the show to be messy. She is not all that. She's not getting along all that well with Nene like you think she is. And then after she talked to her about how her and Nene is getting along, she told her about how Miss Chucky said that her and Kandi was on the team, and how he was the big homie to the both of them. And Kandi was like, big homie, don't you mean little homie? And that's when Phaedra was like, she's not a fan of small brownies and cocktail sausages. Lord knows I had died laughing when she said that. I just could not believe that she went there. So we get into Cynthia. Her and Mallory were talking, and then that's when Peter walked in, and then Mallory and Peter had a discussion about her coming in for 2 months. Peter said that he really doesn't mind her staying with them. It's just that Cynthia never had a conversation with him about it personally. And it would have been a more respectable thing to do. So then Mallory was like, well, you know, so is it the sex that's the problem? And then I'm sitting up here like, really? Is they really gonna have a relationship about Cynthia and Peter's sex life? So Cynthia was like, there was a time when they first started dating that she used to have sex all the time, and sometimes Peter would be tired of it. And then he was like, well, where's that girl? And she said, the girl is still here. She's coming back. If you want to deal with her, she coming back. And he was like, well, I need that girl. And I'm sitting up here like, well, Peter do look like the type that'll beat a pussy up, so I'm not surprised. We get into Kenya. We meet her daddy, and I guess he from Texas. He real country. He seems like he's mentally challenged, and I'm not being funny. He sounds like something wrong with him. That's what he seemed like. And he didn't like anything about her house. He didn't like anything about nothing. So when they started talking about her mama, he told her to just give it up and get over it and all of that stuff. And he said that he'd been trying to protect her and trying to keep her from doing it. You know, and I really believe that this whole mother thing is Kenya's storyline. And after a while, Bravo was gonna ask her mom to come on the show, because if she don't deliver, her ass might get fucking fired, if you ask me. So I hope she go ahead and bring her mama to the show, because this her whole storyline been about this whole season. But her daddy was mean as hell, in my opinion. He really was mean. Portia meets up with her lawyer, and they discuss the fact that her and Cordell have not reached a happy medium. And she said what he's trying to offer her is not enough, as, you know, it's not really enough because of the fact how much of a wife and how much of a wife she was to him, and how much of a mother she was to his son, because of some fact when she got with Cordell and got married to him, she stopped working to take care of him and his needs and his kids. So she feel like that he deserves more. And she was like, but you can't put a price on marriage. And the lawyer said, well, we got to, and we're going to have to at this point in time, and all of that. So Kandi and Todd discussed the play and his job offer. And, you know, they was discussing different things about the play and who they're going to hire for the play. And then Todd drops a bombshell on Kandi about him getting another job, because about him getting a job with a show in New York. They want him to do it. And Kandi started crying. I didn't understand what the tears was about. I guess she doesn't want him to I guess she feels like he's more happier when he gets a job out of the state. And with everything going on with Mama Joyce and everything like that, is gonna be, she's gonna be feeling lonely and everything like that. But Candy, let the man be a man. Let him go right ahead and do what he got to do and get a job. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't think that Todd is an opportunist. He doesn't give me opportunities. But people believe whatever they want to believe for whatever reason. But I just don't think he's an opportunist. I don't even get those vibes from him. Nene and Cynthia, they meet Kenya's daddy. And then he talked about how he doesn't believe in women telling men what to do. And Nene was like, you have to make Nene leaks. And then, Kenya started throwing shade at Candy's play, calling a chilling circuit play. And I'm sitting up here like, Kenya, aren't most of the movies that you had a big leading role in were chilling circuit roles? Because you did not have no leading role in Waiting to Exhale or Deliver Us from Eve. Those were only 2 minute roles. But those other roles that you actually had a leading role in, them 2.5 movies were chilling circuit films, straight to DVD films. So you might want to hush about that one. Candy and Phaedra visits Portia. And this is their first time visiting Portia's house, and next thing you know, they starts discussing the fact that wondering if Portia can afford that big ass house, because they kind of feel like she doesn't need that shit. She's actually leasing to own the house. And Portia, I don't want you to end up like another Sheree. I want you to live within your means. I want you to find something that belongs to you. I want you to find something that works for you, because I just don't think that this house is going to work for your ass. Ain't nobody there but you. So I don't see the point or the need for you to be having that big ass house. But I can't count her damn pockets. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. So we get to Mallory's jewelry event. And Candy talks to Cynthia about the play. She talks about everything she's been doing, like what the play gonna be like. And Cynthia is a nice woman, so she pretty much congratulates Candy on the play, and she's saying that she's gonna support it. So then we get into Kenya and Mallory. They get to talking, and I guess Kenya rubs Mallory the wrong way. And I've been saying that I feel like Mallory should be on the show beside Cynthia, because Mallory got that spunk. She got that spark. She don't give a fuck. She said whatever on her mind, and she was going to get Kenya ass together. And she let Kenya ass know that this wasn't what she wanted. And Cynthia shut that shit down really, 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 really quick, because Mallory was going to get up in Kenya ass. So, Candy, Kenya, and Phaedra discussed Portia's moving situation. When Portia got there, she said that she wanted to tell Nene herself. She doesn't want her to know right now because she wants to surprise her. So Candy told Kenya and Phaedra not to say anything to Nene about her moving into Nene's neighborhood. So that's when Nene comes in. And then she was talking to Phaedra, and Phaedra was like, well, yeah, we have a friend that moved over there. And then Kenya was like, Portia. And I'm sitting up here like, bitch, why are you blurting her business? Like, why are you being so motherfucking messy? Your little nappy head ass, you being so motherfucking messy. But see, you ain't got no storyline. So you got to be fucking messy. Like, I just wanted Kenya to shut her fucking mouth. Like, really, was that even necessary? Like, why the fuck would you even do that? Oh, ugly ass, damaged skin ass bitch. So then that's when Nene gets mad at Portia, calls her a bad friend, making Portia cry. So that's when Portia starts crying. She storms off, and then Kenya talking about making it seem like she was only crying because of the divorce and all of that shit. When it had nothing to do with the divorce, she was crying because of some shit you got started. You sit up there and told Nene, when everybody told you not to say shit about her moving into her neighborhood, you decided to take it upon yourself to tell Nene that Portia moved to your neighborhood, and you blurted it out in the most messiest ass way. And now you want to get mad because she crying? Bitch, she crying because of something your ass got started. So remember that. And then she even storms out. Kenya storms out and leaves her machine got time for her, making it twirling in the middle of the street and purposely walking in front of a running car and almost got her ass hit. I wish that dude who was in the car would have plowed her ass with that fucking car. I cannot fucking stand Kenya. That's just how much I can't stand her. But later on, Nene apologized. But let me just say this before I go. Nene can't call nobody a bad friend because Nene is nobody's friend. If like she ain't really Cynthia friend, I'm gonna tell you why. She acts like she's above these women. She acts like she's so motherfucking much. But she says that she's Cynthia friend, but she'll go on her blog and throw shade and be the most mean spirited ass bitch in a second. So like Nene ain't nobody's friend in my opinion. I just really feel like she's not. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She always want to talk about somebody else being a good friend and being a bad friend. But Nene is not that much of a good friend either. Nene wants somebody to kiss her motherfucking ass because her head is bigger than her damn nose. So she wants somebody to kiss her ass. And everybody ain't gonna kiss her ass. And you know, Portia already slow as hell. She don't see it. She don't see it the way we all see it. Nene ain't shit. She ain't nobody to be falling up behind. So with that being said, y'all, this is my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_still standing without the G. And follow me on Instagram at rebellious_Scotty. My Facebook, type in Team Scotty and like that page. And I'll be back here for my Love and Hip Hop New York review. And I'm out here, you guys. Peace.